What's up everybody, and welcome to another video here on CR95 Games. Today I'm bringing you two awesome builds for an extremely awesome Warframe, Wukong the Monkey King. I love every frame in the game, but Wukong is he's one of my favorites, top favorites. I love Wukong, and in my opinion he's also the most survivable frame in the game. In my opinion, he is. And he's this dude can't die, I'm telling you. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the builds. Before we look at the builds, let's look at the abilities actually. First off, his passive is increased combo duration, which is awesome, especially for his fourth ability. All his abilities are awesome though, which is great. His Iron Jab, you just poke him with his pole and they go flying away forever. Doesn't matter if it's a Nox or anything, you poke them and they go flying. Awesome move. We got Defy. This ability is just amazing. This is what makes him the most survivable frame in the game. You can catch him in a never-ending, infinite loop of energy and invincibility. I'll show you in a minute. And then we got Cloud Walker, where he evaporates into a cloud of mist and can fly around. Actually fly around. It's awesome. You can't take damage in it, it's just all good stuff. And then Primal Fury, this is an exalted ability, meaning mods like Drifting Contact and Blood Rush will not work on it. This does go by your melee weapon, so mods on your melee weapon do affect this ability. Now let's go ahead and look at the builds. So the first build we have is Defy. So this is focused on keeping him alive forever and ever and ever and ever. So in our aura slot we have Steel Charge, and then we have Streamline for ability efficiency, Constitution for duration, Prime Continuity for duration, Narrow-Minded for duration, Prime Flow for a big energy pool, Vitality for health, Prime Vigor for more health, and some shield capacity, and then Rage to convert 40% of damage on health to energy. So the way this works is whenever your Defy is active, whenever you would have died, you ran out of health. Instead, you will get a period of invulnerability. You'll become invincible and you will gain your health back. Every time that you take that damage the first time and you would have died, that fills up your energy pool and gives you all the energy you need back to keep going. And you can't die, so you just keep on taking damage and it keeps getting turned into energy, and you keep on going on and you keep on keeping on, which I'm about to show you now. Anyway, so you're gonna want to have a large amount of health, which is why you're gonna want to have vigor as well. And then in our exile slot we have Speed Drift for that extra amount of casting speed, because you're gonna need to cast and recast Defy after you've lost so much health, so that you can keep getting more and more energy back. And the faster you can cast it, the less time you have to get shot while it's not on. So let's go ahead and go take a look at what Defy can do. So we have 20 level 150 heavy gunners now. You can see I have 15 energy, 940 health with my Defy on. I took that damage. I would have died just then, but instead I now have 284 energy and I'm still alive, getting mowed down by 20 level 150 heavy gunners, and it's not phasing me. This is nothing. So every time that you would have died and your Defy kicks in, your health cap that you would regain goes down by about 200 each time. So you can see as it just came back right then, I got 396. After it goes away this time and I would have died again and Defy kicks in, it's going to go down and get lower like that to 297. Once you get your health cap to around here, that is when you're going to want to get away and recast your Defy, because once your health gets so low, you're not losing enough health in between the time that Defy happens to get enough energy back. You're not losing enough health to get energy back before it recasts. So you need to turn off the ability and turn it back on so your health cap goes back up like it did. It was at 705 before. I died. Now it came back up to 528, and I'm invulnerable again. If you're surrounded like this and you need to get out of the way and you don't want to turn off Defy yet, you're not safe, go into Cloud Walker and you can just get away until you get to an area where you're in the clear and you can recast your Defy without being killed. Still dangerous, but it works. And then your first ability, goodbye. What an awesome ability, so fun. And that is how you can keep Wukong in a never-ending energy pool that he cannot die from. As you can see, my energy is still up over 300. As long as you keep recasting Defies, your health gets to that low cap, you will not run out of energy and you will not die. Even if it's a sortie with energy reduction, so you have only a small amount of energy, get into the mission, get in front of an enemy, turn on your Defy with that little bit of energy you have left, let them kill you and you'll automatically get back enough energy. And the energy consumption on Wukong is so manageable that you'll still be okay throughout that entire mission for energy reduction with Wukong. He's just that awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at his next build, which is another survivable one, but also an extremely high damage dealing one. So this build is going to be focused around his fourth ability, Primal Fury. Summon the Iron Staff and unleash Fury, which is exactly what Wukong is going to do. Let's look at the build. So on this one we have Still Charges our Aura, still have Speed Drift for that casting speed and sprint speed, Narrow-Minded for duration, Rage to convert our energy or damage on health to energy so we can keep that pull up, Vitality for health, Prime Vigor for shield and capacity. If you don't have Prime Vigor, just use normal Vigor, of course. Transient Fortitude for ability strength, Prime Flow for a bigger energy pool, Fleeting Expertise for ability efficiency, and then Primal Rage, an augment for Wukong that killing an enemy increases critical chance by 10%. The increase decays by 1% per second. So for this build, it's not only about Primal Fury. It is about Primal Fury, and this one's going to put out a lot of damage for it, but you can still use Primal Fury and Defy at the same time on this build and still have your energy be manageable and survive forever. So, like I said, this also scales off of your melee weapon and its mods. The two best weapons I've found so far, which I'm working on getting another one right now to get up to that point, because Wukong's Iron Staff is impact based and these weapons are slash based. Anyway, they do much more damage than anything else so far. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at the melee weapons and their builds. So the first melee weapon is the Legion. The second is a Zaw. I'll make a video on that one later. An awesome weapon. But for this one to focus on, we have the Legion. And the build we're using for it is the Grineer PFH, because, like I said, this is Primal Fury exalted mods don't work on this ability. So, Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds, Drifting Contact, that stuff isn't going to work on this one. So instead we're working with a 100% status Legion build. On this one we're running Shimmering Blight as the aura, or stance, stance mod is Shimmering Blight. Prime Pressure Point for damage, Prime Reach for range, Condition Overload for 60% melee damage on each status type affecting the target. Voltic Strike for electricity status chance, Volcanic Edge, heat status chance, Vicious Frost Cold status chance, Virulent Scourge, Toxin status chance, and then Berserker for attack speed. let's go ahead and take a look at what this one can do. Here we are with our Primal Fury build and our Legion with 8 level 150 heavy gunners. Didn't take much to take them down, and it's going to take even less to take down the Corpus and the Infested. Let's go ahead and take a look at them anyway though. Primal Fury Wukong build, 8 level 150 ancient healers. Now let's go check out the Corpus. Got our Wukong Primal Fury build, Legion, looking at 8 level 150 Corpus deck. Whoops, they were already dead. So as you can see, Wukong is not only extremely powerful in damage dealing, but he's also an unbelievably strong survivable Warframe at the same time. Chroma's the same, he's extremely survivable and a huge damage dealer as well, but I gotta say, I think Wukong is more survivable than Chroma. He can't die. He's got that never-ending energy pool. He's just on top of it all. He's ready to go. He's got the Cloudwalker to get gone and out, Iron Jab to poke that Nox in front of him, get him out of his way. He's ready to go. I hope you guys enjoy the footage. I hope this helped you out. If you were stuck on a mission, you were having trouble beating because you were dying, here's the guy to help you out and help you beat it. Wukong's got you covered. I hope you got your builds now. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.